reroll. And there's one other feature. I just want to see if Vince remembers to do it.
Okay, let me. All right, give me a second. Do.
Good luck, Vince. We're all counting on you. Of course, this will get its attention, you're thinking.
Yeah, I know it. All right. Plus 10. I'm going to spend a pause.
The plus 10 goes away if you spend a pause. Okay. So you don't fumble, but it goes into.
I really want to make this.
It goes into.
Fun. Points. Who cares?
It goes into a street gunner.
Yeah.
Right away. Oh, okay. Now, here is the deal with the ball. Essentially, it's something that you get to keep track of. It also makes a wow, wow, wow sound as it flies around. But every other round, you get essentially a free attack. Once you successfully bowl it, copy paste that, Vince, into your notes. Once you successfully bowl it, then it keeps going on its own and attacks every other round.
Nice.
Oh yeah, cool. This is a fucking nice item. Everybody give me a sandy roll for a fucking flying bowling ball.
I have lost so much sanity this adventure, more than...
Oh, you want to bet? The doctor's going insane.
D4 if you fail it, 0 if you make it.
Nice 4.
Cool.
Spend the point not to fumble it.
Don't worry, a fumble and a fail is the same. Fucking flying bowling ball.
What is it if a fail? A D4 you said?
Yeah, D4. Fucking flying bowling ball maxes at 8. So one more like that, Vince, and you'll be maxed out. 7 more like that, Jay, and you'll be maxed out. So, right, go ahead and roll the bowling ball's chance of hitting, and we'll go into combat rounds because this will piss off the thing.
No, which one you to roll to figure that out?
It says it on the thing there. It's the 2-hit damage. 2-hit is 60%. Damage is D10.
Gotcha.
It will attempt to destroy the bowling ball and then come after you. That's its whole goal in life.
All right, yeah, it makes it by half.
Nice. Roll your D10.
6.
Okay, keep track of it. Now we go into dramatic combat. This is possibly your only combat.
Can I perform autotopsy on this one, or will Gus be doing that?
Villains are first. They don't get reinforcements because there's no other cars like this in the universe, fortunately. Wit is approved. It attempts to smash the bowling ball. No. And, right. Let's see. Jay, what do you do? Wit's approved.
This is the 4-alarm fire. As I come running out, I'm heading towards the fire station.
All right. Ralph.
Move from car, and I maneuver into the street where the guy got squished or got ripped in half.
Okay.
I move that way.
No problem. And Vince.
I move, I simple action away, and I say, he was not the captain. The guy who got eaten.
Take a card. All right. And next round. This round, the bowling ball is turning around to come back and try it again. The villain card spends its round since there's nothing close to it, going and making a metallic screaming thing. People continue screaming and running from it, except for whoever was going for the squished guy. That's Ralph. Got it. And yeah, it sees you rushing at it. This appears to confuse it. And hero's turn, casting a spell is approved. And Ralph, you are closest to the bad guy, which is unfortunate. What do you do?
Pick up sunglasses, shake off, put on.
Give me a luck roll full to see if they survived him literally getting squished.
All right. There they are.
Rawr, says the card. Jay, what do you do?
I am fumbling my sprint roll towards the thing, but I will spend a point not to fumble.
He's moonwalking.
He's going to moonwalk slowly toward the bad guy. Woo! He says. All right. He's
Not
doing,
a fumble, but I fail. I'm moving towards the fire station.
He's doing the slow motion running. Yeah, he says. And Vince.
All right. I'm gonna duck for cover, and I'm gonna roll my bowling ball of doom. It
Fumbles.
misses. All right. Anything happen or?
Yes, it draws a fumble card. Here comes the fumble card. The fumble
All right.
card.
I'll take the fumble card.
The ball's money is all gone. The bowling ball has no more funds. It seems sad.
Mad now.
All right,
Right.
and it misses. So now we go to next round, wherein the car will attempt to squish the new guy in the shades. Heroes are first with a free reroll. Nothing is approved. Ralph, what are you gonna do? The car goes with a big tire hand, blood dripping off.
Pause dramatically and wait to dodge.
Yeah,
Underneath it, behind it.
got it. And Jay, what do? You're doing a very slow
I'm
motion.
running. Free reroll.
Must go faster. Yes, you go faster. You're thinking that by the time you get to the fire department, hopefully the combat will be over.
Oh, really? I was envisioning going for the truck and then ramming into this thing with the fire truck if I needed to.
I thought about
There's
doing that.
vehicles closer
Saying
to
it's
it,
too far?
but yeah. In combat rounds, yeah. Everything in combat rounds is super fucking long. Even if you're running 10 meters around, it'll probably take you like 5 rounds to get there, get in the car 6, start it up 7, drive back 2. So like 9, 10 rounds. Do you think he'll still be alive in 9 or 10 rounds? If you do, that's cool. Go for it.
I guess I'll be going for a closer car. Is our car then is closer because it's not the.
Well, you don't have the keys for your car, but there's a new car that's next to it. It's much closer.
There's 2 cars parked out back now, I think.
Exactly. You don't have the keys for one, but you do. The keys for the other may be inside still because nobody said they were taking them with.
The original car, right?
No, the new car. The original car keys are with their owner, who won't give them up.
Right.
The upgrade, though, the keys are still in it. It shows them going ding and just glinting slightly.
No, I'm gonna leave that there. I can't even fucking drive these things. I end up fumbling anyway.
All right,
That's why
I was going to
going
just
with a
have
fire
you
truck. I
drive
know how
through
to
your own
drive big
business.
trucks, but I can't drive this. So I don't know. I'll just actively dodge or whatever this round.
You are so far away from it, you could just stand there and gape at it if you wanted. Or you could, there's like, of the building next door, it's like one of those exterior stairs. You could go up and like, and then like look around the side of the building like, look, I'm looking from a height. And then if it comes to smash you, you can fall as well.
No, that's not what I'm looking to do. I mean,
Yeah.
if I'm moving in a direction, it will be closer to the action, but I'll just be like behind cover for now. I mean, there's nothing I can do at the moment.
Sure there is. You can go up and kick it.
Well, I thought you said I was far away from it.
Well, you are, but I mean, you could begin sprinting toward it a couple rounds and then give it a good kick.
What stores or building? What are we actually in front of on Main Street?
I have no idea. Probably you're close to Flowers by Irene, maybe?
Because I got a good idea of
Yeah,
what's
'cause
in
we just-
everything.
All right. Well, he's figuring out what he wants to do.
Yes.
Can I rush to a car, Burlington car?
Yeah. You
And
rush
just
over
be-
to one. Give me a...
I hop. Well, yeah.
Okay, you rush over to one and leap in through the... Well, give me a luck roll, see if it's either a convertible or the window's open. It's a convertible. You rush over and fall into a convertible. Give me a different luck roll. I'm curious if the keys are in it or if you're going to have to... Yeah, sure, why not? All right, yeah, convertible. All right.
All right.
And
Ball does kind of more damage, by the way.
Now,
It hit.
is this its turning around round? Because it's every other round, not every round.
Oh, gotcha. All right.
Because then it makes big swoops back and forth, so it takes time.
All right. It doesn't do anything this turn then.
Yeah, it turns around. It's flying around. You notice that when it's flying, the skull is facing whichever direction it's going.
All right. Good to know.
Okay, that's everybody. Right, here comes the crush attack versus Ralph, who's been ready to dodge this whole time. It smashes right next to you. Apparently, your sunglasses were enough to keep it from actually needing to dodge. Next round.
All right.
Villains are first and get a total heal. Please heal the villain there, Vince. And yelling, I have the powers proved. Oh, heroes also get a total heal. So if you're slightly wounded, which I believe Vince is, you are better now. And starting with the bad guy, are you actively dodging this round, Ralph?
Yes, and I yell, contain the mecha.
It attempts to smash now. It smashes next to you as you're yelling, contain the mecha. In the distance, you see another black car coming, or two black cars coming. Meanwhile, Jay, what do you do?
Moving closer, staying behind cover. So you said we're in front of Flowers by Irene.
Sure.
What's
Keep all
next
the
to
phones
it?
together.
Do you have a? Can we see the map of Main Street?
There is no map of Main Street. I don't have that. I've just got a list of businesses.
No, you. I remember seeing it before. It's just
That was a
map.
different Burlington. That Burlington was different, had different businesses, and got destroyed in a very colorful way. And then nuked.
Question, Logan. I thought about making a map for Burlington.
Yeah,
Do you
go
care
for
what
it.
order? Do you care what orders I have the businesses in, or just whatever makes sense?
Hey, if you make a map of Burlington, and if I like it, it'll become official.
All right.
So for now, you're around a lot of useless businesses, Jay, but in the future,
I'm looking for any of these cars out front on the street that have keys in them.
give me a luck roll as you go rushing up to one, and then their luck roll, see if it has keys. First luck roll, is it convertible or the windows down? And the second is and unlocked, or on one of those three. Now you find he's like locked cars, no keys. He's like, knuckle. He goes to the next. Right. Each round you can try the new luck roll to see, if it matches what you're looking for. I.e., you can get in and it's got keys in it.
Do you want me to make a new driving roll, or?
Yeah, this is combat driving here. Actually, this round you start up the car and pop it into gear. That's pretty much the round. Next round you can begin trying to speed toward it with murderous intent. By the way, just so you know, the other cars are coming, but unless you guys go into a combat lull or something, the other cars coming, because I know you guys are going to ask, they come about 5 minutes apart. So in combat rounds, that's like 50 combat rounds. I'm not even keeping track of that unless you guys all go off and hide and shit. And then you discover every 5 minutes is when new agents show up. So
I'm happy to milk this out for 50 rounds.
Okay. All right. And let's see. That's everybody's round. Go to the next round. This round, the bowling ball goes. See, it's your. If you ever forget to make the bowling ball attack, then it just hovers around menacingly.
It missed last turn.
Got it. Villains are first and get a total heal again. Taking covers approved. This is a good round for Jay if he wants to duck behind one of the cars dramatically. Instead of looking
Quickly hide in front of my car.
You'd have to stop. You'd have to stop doing your driving thing if you wanted to do that. No, okay. Ralph, are you on full dodge? It's really wanting to kill you because you're the only target from it.
I go like this to the guys. I'm signaling our pincer maneuver.
While dodging or just pinchering?
Oh, I'm dodging.
I
I'm gonna
would.
pincer.
The car continues smashing everywhere around him. It just shows the street. He hasn't moved yet, but the street all around him is becoming shredded up.
Doesn't dare strike the captain.
And let's see. Vince, give me a drive roll as you begin pulling out and dramatically racing toward the car. Now, keep in mind, if you were to fumble, you're going to run over the new cap. Yeah, right the fuck over him. And he gets hit from behind. It takes him completely by surprise. What?
Do I make my dodge roll?
I was going to give you one at a reduced
I'm
chance.
gonna stick with the fail.
He drives by both you and the car and is looking at both of you like, oh, I missed.
Fuck this, I'm out. No,
He's maneuvering for the pincer. I have complete faith.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Jay, do you want to take cover behind a car and get a card, or would you like to try a new card to see if you can find one that...
No, I took cover. I was going for the card.
Got it. And Vince is driven away, and we now go to next round. Vince, you're now attacking kind of like your bowling ball, because like your bowling ball, you have to turn around. Heroes are first. Wit is approved. Vince, give me a driving roll to do the... things. You basically do a bootlegger's reverse. Yeah. Oh yeah, fucking textbook.
I'm gonna ticket. No.
Yeah.
All right. Now
Meanwhile,
this is the
Wit is approved. Jay, what do you want to do?
Oh, I look at the camera and say, "Oh, the doctor is fast and furious."
Take a card. Ralph, are you holding for a dodge?
Yep.
Okay. The car attempts to smash you into... No, everywhere. Yeah, you're pretty much just standing there. All right. And we...
standing there while everything gets destroyed around him.
Ralph, please keep track of how many rounds. I think that's like 5, because in 45 more rounds, your backup will finally get you.
Yeah, this was the 6th round.
Oh,
and
sorry.
my bowling ball gets hit again.
44 rounds more, Ralph.
All right.
Okay, and going for next. Oh, no, this round the bowling ball also turns around. So you are currently matched with your bowling ball, I believe. I can tell the attacking every other round is going to be bad for you. You're going to want to set up a counter or something and move it between yes and no. Villains are first and regenerate all their magic points. Throwing yourself out the nearest window is approved. 2 of you have windows nearby, and Ralph stands there as the villain attempts to pulp him to... there it is. Make a dodge roll or get squished. He just moves 1 foot slightly, and it misses again. It shows that the island of not fucked upness shrinks slightly. The car then looks at its tire like, what the fuck? And let's see, Vince, same thing as last time. If you get a fumble, then you're going to make Ralph have to get a really good dodge roll to avoid getting run over by his backup.
All right.
Jay, are you going for a new car or?
Yeah, I'm heading to the next car. And
Does he have a bonus to hit since he's coming in from behind it?
Sure. Well, his driving roll is good enough. Jay has found a car that's open and says, yeah, I can do this. Right. Let's see.
I made it.
So for Vince, you didn't get a huge amount of speed up, but roll a d10 damage to it, and then roll a d10 damage to your car, which may go into you. Right. It takes 2 points of damage. Your car takes 4 points of damage. Bad trade-off. But your car is now stopped. It kind of looks back at you. It seems angry. Next round. Jay, you're like, it takes more than one quick thing. Villains are first and hasted. It goes for both. The one on Vince, who is pretty much sitting in his seat. Crit.
Wait, hold on. Oh, no, that's for cards. Never mind.
That's a good hit. You can hear how much damage first before you, let's see, 88, 48. Before you spend a hero point, I can go ahead and roll damage for you. 2, 3. It's only 48 on a crit. Sorry, it matched 1. 9, 10, 12. 12 points of damage. Half and half. The rubber of the tires really helps it out.
Yeah. Okay. I'm at 6 stun and 6 real. I'm gonna play a limited retrieve to get my stun card back, or should I not? Because I'm gonna be unconscious.
You can spend 1 hero point and all the damage goes away.
Actually,
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna do that then.
Your car is partially crushed.
I'm okay with
Meanwhile,
it.
on Ralph, let's see if it can hit him. Fuck's sake. And it hits right next to him again as he stands there in front of it. It appears unable to kill him for some reason. It has a 50-50 chance, people. I don't know why he's avoiding damage. All right, and meanwhile, Jay starts the car. Yay, he says. Next round.
I didn't get to go.
Oh, sorry. Your car is fairly well crushed. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna quickly sprint out of it.
Give me a acrobatics or maneuver. Acrobatics is definitely the better. Maneuver might get you out. The
Yeah,
roof
but I
is
don't have
partially
acrobatics anyway.
collapsed and shit. Yeah, you weasel your way out of the car in such a way weasels would be jealous.
All right.
Next round.
My bar just swings by.
You are now both within striking range. Villains are first and have something good happen with them. Your backup is delayed for an additional 10 rounds. And posing dramatically is approved. Now, Ralph, if you're wanting to get a card for that, you have to forego your dodging entirely and rely on fate to see you through it. But you'll get a card.
I don't need a card.
Okay.
It'll be a bad one.
Boo. I have no card, so I can cancel it. If it's
I keep my dodge going.
All right, so no card is a thing of beauty. So Vince, you're first. It looks like it may kill you or Ralph. You're not sure who it's more angry at because you've actually damaged it, but he is frustrating it.
All right, I'm gonna go sprint away.
So are you dodging or sprinting?
Sprinting.
Excellent. Give me a sprint roll. You might. Excellent. Oh, he does go first anyway. Let me see who it kills. Even, it kills Vince. Nope, it's fucking after Ralph. Yeah, it cannot touch. You begin hearing somebody singing the Can't Touch It song. Meanwhile, Jay, do you want to ram it at a rather low speed, or do you want to drive down the street so you can skid around? And the more rounds you drive, the more damage you'll do, because he was pretty much he hit it from 4 car lengths of driving type thing.
Right. Well, I'm going to take off slowly just because I know I'm not that comfortable. I'm not that good with this kind of vehicle. So I'm being very cautious in how I aim my
So you're
approach,
going
so I don't
slow.
run over
You're
one of
going
the other guys.
10, 20 miles an hour type slow. I'll give you a big bonus if you're driving like a really old person who can barely see over the steering wheel.
God, he's driving like his grandfather.
Yeah.
Go for it.
His grandfather's pulled everything else off. I don't see why. So driving away really slowly?
Yep.
Sure, give me a drive roll of +20 as you begin very slowly driving away from the creature so that you can eventually point the car at it and drive slowly back toward it.
Checking my blind spots and using my turn signal to pull up.
I had to drive for 25 rounds that way and then 25 rounds back.
He's driving really slowly, and then he goes into a different car and just stops, and he goes, just like his grandfather. It shows this huge Filipino man with in the sky with the sun behind him going, "That's my grandson." Next, the creature is completely ignoring Jay.
Could have almost had that fire truck by now.
Next round. Okay. Villains are first. Drawing a weapon forth is approved. And it continues to, let's see, on a 1, it'll crush Vince. Otherwise, it's going for Ralph. Vince, are you wanting to dodge? Ralph, are you wanting to dodge? Ralph is dodging. Vince, do you want to dodge or just wait and hope it doesn't go for
I'll
you?
wait and hope.
Okay.
I'm a man.
Yeah, it's going for Ralph. It really, really wants to. Jesus, it's almost a fumble. Right. It spends the rest of its round waving around in, like. "Ah!" Meanwhile,
Yes, sir. Give up.
All right. Is there a car close to me?
give me, yeah,
There.
sure. Yeah, there's cars parked all up and down Main Street. Give me a luck roll on something.
Do I need a gun?
Crit. You see a car with an open door, the keys in it, and it's currently on. And whoever used to have it had gotten out and run away because driving is too hard.
Mine now.
Yeah. You get in the car this round. Great. Meanwhile, Jay, it appears that somebody has carelessly parked their car on the side of the road. You cannot believe how careless these people are. Because it's on the road, you hit it. Or did it hit you?
No time. We'll sort that out later. I do my
Fortunately,
3-point turn. Crashing into another car.
All right, go ahead and give me a drive roll. You're still at a plus 20 as you begin slowly reversing away from this car. All right. Something's preventing the other cars going like this, and your car's going.
I'm just picturing going forward, hitting one car, catching up, hitting another car. Both the bumpers are now like dragging. Next round, maybe I'll be going the right direction.
You're thinking you definitely could have that fire engine right now. Right, and next round. Villains are first. Threatening the bad guy's mother is approved. Let's see. It tries lows keep attack. Now it spends its round. It looks at Hunter and it goes, meh, and it turns and begins stalking away. As it basically fumbles its morale roll, it decides to go for easier game. Right. You guys, Vince, unless you're wanting to continue with combat, you're all out of combat as apparently Hunter, through his sheer manliness, has driven away the enemy car.
I'm riding this car like I rode your mother. Take my card.
Yeah, let me check on something here.
Oh.
That the car stops and rotates towards you.
All right, got Mojo. Everybody drops 2 magic points.
Okay, everybody's magic points go down to 2. Are you saying that?
Oh yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Everybody drops 2.
Oh, it then looks over in your direction. It has a really low chance of this, but I rolled 220. So yeah, it's definitely thinking about killing both of you. You can tell it's completely ignoring fucking Hunter, like he's not even here anymore. And we go to Hunter. You just stand there and let your manliness show forth.
I was ready to dodge this round, so I just hold action. I just
Next round, being in a zone or plane of existence that is not your native, no roll or action required. Everybody take a card. Villains are first. Even is Jay, odd is Vince. Vince, you're fucked. The enemy car begins sprinting your direction. And you're sitting in your car, which isn't moving currently, but is running and going, ooh.
All right, it's our turn now?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're going to make a driving roll.
No, bowling ball doesn't do anything. All right. What was that about driving?
Make a driving roll if you'd like to speed away because the car looks like it's coming to get you.
Do I spend a hero to...
Nah, you're fine. You run into the car in front of you in your excitement. You then run into the car in front of you harder.
No, horrible question. I have 2 paws left. Spend it. I know.
You never want to get to under 10. I mean,
Yeah,
even these
know.
guys will agree with me on that with their spend.
I don't know. I've been playing this
Save
game
those
like
for opponents' fails, man.
I think you're going to
Yeah.
die soon, is what I'm thinking is going to happen.
Yeah, I know.
But you'll
I
get
know. I just wanna
experience the
get out of here.
resurrection system. It'll be fun for you.
I haven't died yet in this game on any of my on either two of my characters.
No problem.
Not
You
gonna happen.
managed to bash the other car ahead of you. Meanwhile,
All right,
Jay.
I'm just gonna stick with it.
Cool. Jay, what are you going to do?
So what's going on with my car? Am I stuck or am I just banging into things?
You're banging into things, trying to tear off other people's bumpers and shit. You know, it's fun. Do you want to give up on the cars? Because you're thinking that at the rate this combat's going, you could probably spend 20 rounds and walk to the fire station instead of run. And
Yeah, I know. So I was kind of like turning this car around in the middle of the street. I guess I'll just leave it there like it's blocking the street partially. So what I'm doing is kind of just using the cars as cover. I'll start heading towards Hunter where he's at. I don't know how far away he is at the moment.
He's not all that
Where
far.
that
If you were to
is in
sprint for 2
relation
rounds,
to-
you should be able to get there.
And like, I don't know where that is in relation to the fire station.
Give me a luck roll. If you make it, it's the same direction, so you can just run past him and keep going. Now it's the opposite direction, of course. Hunter fire station. Hunter fire station. Hunt for the fire
Well,
station.
this round I will, I'm staying behind cover. I'll like simple action towards Hunter this round.
Okay, Ralph, what are you up to?
I take a look around. Or is one of the pistols from the 2 guys that got ripped apart here?
Yeah. Give me a luck roll to see if one's just kind of casually laying there. If you get a crit, it's been cleaned by them getting pulped.
No. It got pummeled into the ground.
Yeah, there's no telling where it is. All right. Yeah, you're looking around like, well, what do I do now? And I think I'm going to get a pizza, he announces and strides off. All right. Meanwhile, next round, the car villains are first. Attack is approved. Heroes, if they take damage, have a chance of dropping held things. So the enemy car goes for jumping on top of the car Vince is currently sitting in. It goes.
This would have happened to me in the Pixar movie.
Holy shit.
It's trying to Godzilla him. It has less of a chance of this, but it does more damage and should crush him thoroughly. Come on, 30 now. It misses you, the car, and it crushes the street right outside of the driver's side door. Meanwhile, we go over to Vince. The car is right. You could reach out and punch it in the leg if you wanted to.
All right, I'm gonna drive away.
No problem. You stick the car between this thing's legs so that it's jammed and it's keeping your doors closed because the legs themselves are braced against it. And it looks like, ooh, it just kind of bends over and looks at you. And we now go to Jay. It looks like Vince may be in trouble. Doctor may be in trouble.
Dr. Zimmer.
They changed the name to Vincent for some reason.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Let's keep it busy. Tell the. That's how many words I could probably get out this round.
3, yeah. So yeah, he's keeping it busy. Are you doing anything or?
Yeah, what was approved? I missed part of it. I'm
Attack.
sorry.
Attack?
Attack?
It was attack.
I don't want to attack it, but can I run up to it? Can I attempt to climb it? What can I do?
You can sprint over to a leg this round.
Sprint? All right, I sprint. And I'm looking, Spylor. There we are.
Cool. And next round. This should be a fun one for Vince. Being in a chase already, suddenly running towards someone does not count. And villains are first. Right. For his action, it tries to reach down and grab the front of your car. Actually, no. Fuck that. It goes. It just jumps off. It's going for the shake you to death thing. Aha! At last. This causes fairly minor damage for you, but it shakes it up a bit. You take 2
I'm
real,
okay with
3 stun.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. As you're bouncing around wishing you had seatbelts. If you had seatbelts, you probably would take very little damage. But there's no fucking seatbelts in these cars for some reason. Madness. Meanwhile, Jay, you're seeing, looks like this thing is now jumping up and down, possibly with a sense of joy, and it's sounding its horn as it does so.
The car I'm standing next to right now, is it unlocked?
It's
Give me a luck roll,
reproducing.
Jay.
Get me out of here.
You find a new car that you don't know how to use. Are you going to be my friend? He says to the car. Yes, it will be your friend.
What I attempt to do is just start blasting on the horn.
All right.
See if I can distract him.
It may be, but it seems to be blasting its horn as well. So it may take that as some sort of enthusiastic applause. Meanwhile, Ralph, what are you going to do?
All right, so I came up from behind it. I'm going to try to scale up the backside of it.
Give me a climb roll at half as this thing is joyfully jumping up and down. You fall down on the street. Roll a d6 minus 2. So if you roll 1 or 2, you take no damage, and you go.
Was it 1 and 1?
Yep.
All right.
You get dramatically knocked off of it. And, give me a dex roll at half, and if you make it, you're not knocked down.
Okay.
Not only are you not knocked down, but you're in the position for next round, getting a slight bonus to climbing again, as you're excessively manly in the face of combat. Apparently, the red shirt is really aiding you strength during combat. And next round.
I didn't get to go.
Oh, sorry. What are you doing,
Is there any way-
top guy?
Is there any way for me to get the hell out of here? Is it harder to get out by driving, or should I just get out? Or not
Just run out the back.
The
Scale
car
up.
seems to be leaving the ground periodically, and you are being
Yeah.
shaken around like a marble inside of it. Right now, you're trying to concentrate
Can I
on
try to
not
time it
dying.
where when it's down, I jump out of there?
Well, the problem is that the doors are both shut and its legs are
Convertible.
pressed against. Oh, convertible. Yeah, you can attempt to.
All right,
It-
jump.
Jump at half. Go for it. Otherwise, you just kind of flop around in the car. Flop, flop, flop around. You flop around in the car like a landed fish. Next round. Nothing is approved. Heroes are first. Villains are first. Heroes are second. And your cyberware malfunctions. Awkward. Right, for its round, it joyfully jumps up and down some more because it's loving it. It did it well. Not quite a crit. It didn't get the extra Air Jordan thing going, but in the car, you end up taking their 2 real, 2 stun as it's just doing it. Your car is getting all bashed to shit that you can hear the tires explode, and it keeps sounding its horn, which plays La Cucaracha. Meanwhile, Jay, you're sounding its horn, and this seems to only be inspiring it to try to jump higher. What do?
Are there keys in this car as well?
I don't know. Give me a luck roll. I have no idea. Yes.
All right, I'll start it up.
You get into the car and start her up. Ralph, climbing at half.
Yep. Because I can.
It has failed to notice you.
Oh.
Same.
D6?
Yeah, D6 full because you failed instead of didn't make it by half thing. So 1 real, 2 stun as you kind of fly off of it and go, and dex at half or you're knocked down. As getting onto this jumping piece of shit is a real bummer. So dex at half.
Nope, still in the car.
I'll
Fuck
get it.
around.
You are knocked down. Fortunately, it fails to notice this or may just jump
Be right back.
backwards slightly. What? He's trying to get out. Couldn't. Got it. Next.
And he forgot his bowling ball like for 10 rounds.
Yep. It's been hovering menacingly this whole time. Between us, it could have fucking killed it by now, but you know, if you forget it, forget it. I made sure to let him know that.
Yep. I didn't say anything.
You can say something when he gets back if you want. And you can say, by the way, you could have handled there 10 rounds of damage, and they'll be like, ah. So that's totally worth it. Villains are first. It's enjoying what it's doing. It's rolling super.
Really enjoying it.
Oh yeah. If it rolled 2 points lower, it'd be a fucking crit for this. Yeah, it'll take another 2 and 2 as it's slowly shaking him to death.
Hey, Dr. Zachary.
He's hiding. Hiding isn't going to help.
He's hiding in the back seat.
I understand. You take another 2 real, 2 stun, Dr. Z. And,
All right.
And the Ralph has something important to tell you. Something important.
As a real commander, I would have used my bowling ball every other round.
I've been.
Oh, you're just a really bad bowler. Got
Yes.
You've been rolling
I
every other round? You've been remembering
Yeah,
to
you
roll?
can. You can look at it.
No, that's fine. If you're really doing it, that's great. I'm sorry you're rolling so badly. I thought it would have killed it by now.
It's only at 9 points of damage.
Oh, okay. You be sure to let me know that it's hitting it and stuff.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Okay, cool.
It kept healing up too, so it healed up like multiple rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was 2 rounds.
Technically
I got
be-
hit points back.
Yeah.
Jay, are you slowly driving off so that you can get runway again?
No, what I'm thinking about right now, because right now there's the car basically lodged in between its legs, right? And I see Hunter next to it. He's like climbing and falling off. I'm worried about damaging them, but all I want to do is pull the car out so the car is pointed away from this thing, so it's ready to go.
Give me a
I wanna
driving
have it
roll
running.
plus 30. You're not trying to go very far, and you're definitely going slow, but you are a miserable piece of shit driver. So
I'm gonna try to jump out for the 3rd time.
So plus 30. Let's see, I've got a plus 20 piloting. Is that only for like aircraft, or is this for all
their
vehicles?
drive cards are separate.
Okay. So plus 30.
Um,
Oh, missed it by 2. Hold on, I'm gonna spend a point on this.
You go. It shows all the cars are parked up, and you go. You're doing the Austin Powers back and forth thing, hitting both cars on either side.
That's exactly what I was picturing before.
so
Right. Meanwhile, you're inside. You're getting bounced up and down, and this thing is trying
I got
really
a
hard
quarter
to go.
jump.
You managed to flop out.
God damn it.
Yay, freedom!
And it rolls to try to notice that you have left the... No, it hasn't noticed yet. Next round. Villains are first. Inflicting damage is approved. By the way, if your bowling ball can ever hit, I know... Well, it can't this round. 'cause
It
you
just hit
yeah.
last turn, so I can't do anything this turn.
Got it. All right. Inflicting damage is approved. Jay, would you like to... Oh, wait. It continues jumping up and down. It's just crushing the shit out of the car that's between its legs as it continues jumping up and down. All the tires on it have exploded and shit. And it just keeps jumping up and down. It makes its low spot hit and roll. No, it has completely failed. Basically, until Vince announces its presence, it's thinking he's inside the vehicle. So, Vince, what are you going to do? You're closest to
I'm
it.
gonna sprint the heck away.
Excellent. Give me a sprint the heck away roll. You dramatically begin going really slowly away from it. Ralph, what are you doing?
I don't know. Gus is doing it. It has to work.
Do you get up this round?
Time to kick its ass.
You go hit it? Wow.
Oops. And oh, I miss. I should have done the other order, but
Okay. I was confused there. All right. And meanwhile, give me your drive roll plus 30% as you're still trying to get the getaway vehicle in order.
Yay!
Barely
yeah,
make it.
At plus 30, I made it.
Yeah, you've got your car barely out from between the two. You can't believe how close together they park. It shows the scene from the movie Snatch where it's like, it was at a funny angle.
It landed a jumbo fucking jet in there.
Right, and you go for next round. Villains are first. Intimidating the creature is approved. It keeps jumping up and down. The car is just getting shredded all this shit. It continues sounding its horn and jumping up and down. And Jay,
I open up the front doors this round.
okay.
So I have the car like positioned. I'll have the doors
You
open.
start to reach for a front door, car starts to go forward, you go, I'm not going to put it in the park, and then go for the... Has anybody else got the opinion he really doesn't know how to operate a car? Or is it just me?
Like I said, worse than a Russian dash cam.
Yeah.
Ralph, what are you going to do this round? You're standing next to it. The bowling ball whizzes by somewhere, nearly fumbling.
It's not a fumble. It's just a minute.
Wait, watch it.
I sprint away.
What?
Okay.
What could possibly what kind of results do intimidations give?
I don't know. Try it and see.
Fear or intimidate.
Maybe.
I just try to issue some damage, I think, here.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, you hit this time.
Oh. So it's at D3?
Yep.
1 point.
Okay.
Bitch.
Right. And it stops, looks back.
Come
Next round. Villains are first with the free reroll. Telling the GM what a great adventure it is and sounding sincere is proof. For its round, it runs away. The 93 was its morale. Right, it sprints off through a building. Building collapses around it as it sprints away. Right, Ralph, what do you do?
This is really awesome. I'm having a ton of fun, and I chase that asshole.
Take a card. Vince, what do you do?
Thank you for running, Logan. I'm having fun blowing through almost all my hero points.
Yay! Take a card. Jay, what do you do?
We're having a great time. I'm glad that we got to become the FBI.
Now we're gonna
Grab a
reroll.
card. All right, and next round.
Quickly, who wants to trade with me? Or not quickly, but
Yeah, probably got something we could trade.
anything garbage. Because
We're gonna,
I got good cards.
all right.
I've got.
Which one should I get rid of? A nope or a reroll?
Let's see. Let me give you a card for the reroll here.
Because I know that we're definitely gonna want the limited retrieve, the victory, and the clogging greed.
Or yeah. So let me give you this. You give me that.
All right, thank you.
Now, are either of you two going after it, or is it just Ralph that's going after it? It thinks one of you is dead.
So let me ask. So I just got done, basically setting up the car. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
getting
You
out
were
of the
totally
car
ready to
this round
escape.
is how I'm picturing it. Now this thing is running like.
It's running northwest. Your car is set up to go east. You're ready to rock.
I'm gonna head to the MIB car.
All right. He
That's
starts
fine.
wandering off. And Jay, what are you up
Doctor! That'll be my action this round.
to? Okay. Ralph, what are you doing?
I'm chasing it.
All right. What is your sprint percentage skill?
50.
All right. You guys are evenly matched. Roll 50 or less.
No.
It gets away eventually. But as you guys, we're going into a lull at this point. So they
Yeah,
run
what I'm
off.
kind of picturing is the doctor will drive the car, and I'm kind of thinking we'll go in that direction. Maybe we can follow from a distance, if
Great.
possible.
Great.
Calling my bowling ball to me, is that a bonus action or a full action?
Full action. But we're going into meta rounds and stuff. Now, the bowling ball part, you call your bowling ball to you, which is good because if it goes beyond range, it's bad. So it comes back to you. It flies at you. Are you doing anything special when you call it back?
No. Just gonna stand
Okay.
there.
Right. Give me a catch roll, and you got to find out another special property about this.
Oh, he already learned this one.
Did he? You forgot?
Yeah.
I didn't have the. Oh God, I have it learned.
Cool.
Take a chance and roll the dice.
Fail. Got it. Okay, let's see. You attempt to catch the bowling ball with your face, and right. The bowling ball is within a simple action if you want to go pick it up.
Do that.
In the future, you'll always want to capture it in a case. Here's the rest of the bowling ball info. Please copy paste it into your notes.
Because. Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, anyway, it takes you a while to go get shit together, and then you get in the car with Jay, and then you drive. And Ralph, eventually, I need a luck roll from you. Lower is better. This is for all about timing.
I'm not going to stick with it.
I've got a reroll.
I'll take it.
You hear yells of distant encouragement.
You can do it!
See?
We are coming! We
All
are
right,
not
I'll play the
forgotten you! You had a party escape too.
There we go.
Okay, no problem. As you're running, you see two of the black cars like pulling up, and they see like a creature running, and then you chasing it, and you see four of those MIBs just watching. They look at each other. They look at you. They all drive after you. And eventually, they manage to gun it down. It kills a couple of them. The R2, gets gunned down, and then they go, "What is your designation?"
Captain Hunter, I say.
Very well. We will notify you if there is anything in your sector. They offer you an earpiece.
I take it.
Cool. They get in their car and they drive off, leaving the other car with the dead agents and stuff. Like one got killed from each car, and they just both got in one car and they drive off. So now there's more cars, guns, and shit like that. Now the earpiece itself, you find out, doesn't do anything, which is really weird. You don't hear anything on it. You can't talk on it.
I want to do something.
Yeah, they think there's something that it appeared to fuck with them, that you seem to be one of them, but you're not, and so this is confusing to them. Yeah.
Not yet.
Well, I'm inspecting the
I want to go and
wreckage of that thing.
Yes. You discover in the part that normally contains people, there's some lady who apparently fainted or something when her car went, but she's all shot up and stuff, unfortunately, so she's definitely dead, which comes as a surprise to her as well. But yeah, give me your either mech or car golem skill, or mechanical repair at a big negative, whichever one you want to roll. You have any mecha skill or car golem skill? I'm sure you have car golem.
I've got robotics.
Robotics? Sure, I'd allow robotics at half. Mechanical repair at a quarter. You can support one with the other if you want.
Sorry to do this, Logan. I was an idiot and accidentally posted over my rolls with like the plus 60% and the 10 damage. Mind putting that back in chat? Because I can't scroll up and find it because it won't show for some reason.
I will I will copy paste the stuff. Let's see here. Are you ready, Vince?
Yeah.
Here's the full deal. There you go.
Thank you.
Yes.
I just forgot like the maneuver stuff and all that.
Hopefully you can hold on to this item because it is a very good item. If not, hopefully your bowling gets better.
Question: is this something that I get for next season as well, or
Oh yeah,
does it?
it lasts until you get the magic item goes bye-bye card. The only thing that's disappeared due to a new season is the cow armor, which was always a one-season thing. From time to time, there may be other items that are just one-season things, but yeah, your bowling has apparently been proven. So even if this disappears, if you can go bowling our perfect 300 game, which as you've seen is fucking hard to do, even if you're a professional bowler, then yeah, you can get an air bowling ball, but you only have one at a
Good thing
time.
I have a crit bowling card. Unfortunately, I don't.
So yeah, robotics did not support. I made mechanical by half, but I think you said it needed to be by quarter.
Yeah, you find a lot of weird misformed parts. I mean, you've definitely got stuff that if
Power source?
well, that's the tricky. That's what that was the big daddy. He's got a bunch of weird parts and shit, but you're not sure what the power source is. I'll tell you what. Try your Hail Mary learn roll for something here, Jay. This is your Hail Mary learn, just to try to salvage your not understanding what the hell it is and saying, well, fuck it. Okay, yeah. You've got something that seems to be the main source of its power, but you don't understand it. It's not something that appears to be mechanical in nature at all, but it's just like a glowing giant spark plug.
Looks like an overthruster to me. No.
Oh, the shit I'm getting about that. When they realized that the overthruster and the flux capacitor were just upside down, they're like, fuck you, Logan, fuck you. And I'm like, eh.
I don't understand the reference.
You refuse to watch every movie from the 80s.
I know. It's like I already have like I had to create like a whole entire another folder just of old movies I have to watch.
Yeah, but you writing them down and not watching them is not helping you. I appreciate that you write them down.
It doesn't help. Like
the last 4 months or anything.
No, it's not on Google. Only clips. For example,
How young are you and you don't know how to steal videos off of torrents yet? What? What?
Now, besides this power source I found, does that mean there are other components that are worth taking out of here? Like, can I?
Oh yeah, you've already
take wire
with your mechanical repair roll. You got a big fucking Santa Claus bag of stuff. The big concern right now is, will Hunter allow me to store this big Santa Claus bag of greasy nuts and bolts in the trunk of one of his cars? This is your big concern.
Okay.
Of course you will.
Oh.
We should go. I was thinking I could go get the fire truck and take back even more if possible. We got to set up a proper workshop.
You guys, see, it's not that bad to commit autopsies. You get so much out of something so.
Actually, Gus, you might consider this more of a auto